Tonight on Bad Lads Army, the lads visit the Women's Institute.
I take them home every day.
Well, I'll happily go as well if we get served these cakes.
Zidakis endures the beasting of his life.
Where's the bait?
And the lads pass out in front of their friends and family.
You look so different, Peter. You look so grown up.
Fall in! Look like me! You lying, thieving scum! It's Bad Lads Army! Oi!
4 weeks ago, these bad lads were a bunch of scruffy, immoral ne'er-do-wells.
You're all going to die.
Make it hurt!
They've been tested to their limits, physically,
I will drag you to every field, every hedge!
mentally,
What are you? Idle sergeant! Keep going!
and emotionally. With 3 days to go before they return to Civvy Street, one final question remains. Has national service turned them into decent, upstanding citizens? Even though they're into the home stretch, the pace has not slackened. Corporal Murray and Corporal Niokis decide to wake the boys with a shock.
The back is got move on.
Today is the final test of the bad lads' rehabilitation. A visit to the Women's Institute. Captain Dodds doesn't want any slip-ups.
So what we're going to cover today, table manners and how to behave at a tea party. What are good manners? Cipriano, volunteering.
Being polite.
Being polite? Yep. Rutala?
Saying thank you, no thank you. And
Good. Yep.
And please.
Don't speak your mouth.
Don't speak with your mouth.
Don't cost nothing.
Manners don't cost
That's
nothing.
my mother says.
Okay. Right, conversation. I need 2 volunteers. Coming up here. Coming up here. Right. Stand and face this lot. Okay, which one of you wants to be Lady Smythe? Yes?
I'll be Lady Smythe.
No, actually, I think you'll make a better Lady Smythe.
Is it my tits, sir?
You said it. You said it.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, dear.
My name's Private Burks, and I've come to do basic training to make myself a better man, Lady Smythe. Tell me a little bit about you, Lady Smythe.
Well, I'm just an old lady. I like to eat biscuits and drink tea.
Do you like sugar with your tea?
I like sweet things, but...
Okay, enough. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. Sit down, please. Okay, topics of conversation. What are we going to talk about with these old ladies?
Their hair, so they love their hair. So have you just had your hair done? You look beautiful today.
Okay, a step too far. A step too far, Craig. Cipriano.
Beautiful skin you have.
Burks, come here. Carried away with the sheer splendour of the chocolate cake put in front of you, you stuff an enormous amount in your mouth. Just as you do this, Lady Smythe comes up and says, Private Burks, are you enjoying yourself? Okay, no. No. Swallow. Try not to choke. Okay, Burks, come on.
Sorry about that, Lady Smythe. I just had a mouthful.
Perfect. Possibly not that phrase, however. These ladies, and I'm told there are about 30 of them, are dying to meet you.
As they arrive into the bosom of polite society, Captain Dodds is feeling confident.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to say what an enormous privilege it is for Montgomery Platoon to be here at the Seened Women's Institute. I cannot begin to tell you how proud I am of these 25 young men, because they arrived an unruly rabble, and they are now uniform and disciplined and good. So, without further ado, Private Pembroke,
Basically, my life's been a big mess from an early age. When I left boarding school, I met up with crime and a lot of the wrong people, made a lot of the wrong choices, and pretty much messed up my life. Coming to 1950s National Service has really brought out the best in me. I mean, I can't really tell you enough how much I've changed. I've matured as a person, I've learnt to work as part of a team and be a better man. And I hope this is something that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life.
Private Cray.
When you commit a crime, prison's nothing, and the crimes that are being committed are very bad, and the prison ain't doing nothing for them. I think a year's in National Service would sort them right out, because I've been here 3 weeks and it's nothing like it. Mentally and physically, you're drained, and it is so hard to handle. And then people in prison that have done things as bad as what they've done, they're laying back on their beds. I think they should give them a year's National Service, and I think they'd give them a kick right up their bum, and I think they sort them right out.
The ladies have prepared a feast as a special treat for the lads.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I think she appreciates real food.
Yeah, this is just unbelievable. It's like a dream. It's a good dream.
Spam. Oh. Everything. Spam fritters, spam sandwiches, spam everything.
When I look back at it now, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Good. But the first 2 weeks I found hard.
Well, yes, I expect you did. People say, oh, you know, they should bring back conscription. But the general feeling is that the army don't want, if I say losers, you know, because the modern army is such a professional army, isn't it?
I prefer a nice band like that. I will, but I just need to save some space first.
I actually used to box, well, not professionally.
What a nice nose.
Oh, thank you.
They're brilliant ladies, they've fed us well. Every time you vet something, there was another bit on there: chocolate cake, strawberries, crisp sandwiches. It's like being at your nan's.
I think they're smashing. I think they're, you know, their vocal skills were absolutely amazing, because it's quite intimidating to talk to a lot of old ladies. They're all somebody's sons, and they've all got some good in them. I take them home every day.
Well, I'd happily go as well if we get served these cakes. They're amazing.
They've come just for the coffee cake.
Oh, they're lovely.
The boys have really done themselves proud. They've done me proud. They've done Montgomery platoon proud. You know, I'm actually deeply moved by how they've done and what they've said. Extraordinary.
Small boys has to start. So what's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
Private Cipriano is put under pressure.
If I don't do this, I won't be passing out on Sunday.
No pressure at all, Kit.
And it's the lads' very last night at the NAFI.
Who's this? You're all going to die.
OK, this morning, gents, you're going to be doing your final basic physical efficiency test. Exercise! Begin!
When the bad lads arrived 4 weeks ago, they were so unfit most couldn't run for a bus. Today they will find out if National Service has made them fitter, with a series of endurance tests and a 1 mile run.
3, 2, 1, and stop! Go!
The lads are being timed over the same distance as they were a month ago.
Keep to your right! Come on, Cipriano!
At the halfway mark, Camp Malingerer John Cipriano is showing a great improvement.
Come on, get after him, work hard. Keep working.
Will Moynihan, previously nicknamed 10 Bellies, is also picking up pace.
You're the last man. Come on in with me. Let's go.
4 weeks ago, they walked most of the mile. Private Moynihan took 11 minutes to complete it.
Come on, let's fight it now. We're going to beat this time easy, aren't we? We've improved on everything else. Let's improve on this as well. Come on, Moynihan, last effort! 8.26, 8.27, 8.28, 8.28.
The biggest improvement on the run was 8, 9, 10, 11. Monaghan, I think.
Monaghan?
From 11.53 down to 8.28.
Outstanding. Yeah? Outstanding.
Good effort, Monaghan. Well done.
Outstanding. To do that, a mile.
Like it's all in there, and he's got that determination. He's got the willpower.
All right.
He's got the courage to to want to do it and to want to improve.
Like I said, in the whole run, he only stopped once. Which on the first run we did, I must have stopped at least 9, 10 times and all, both ways. So I've done it a lot easier. And like I said, 3 minutes and something like that, not stopping time. So I'm really impressed with that. I didn't think I'd improve that much on the run, especially.
There is only 2 days until the graduation ceremony. Today, the lads are fine-tuning their marching skills. But one lad is so behind the others, he might not pass out at all.
We're going to have to really sit down and make a sort of a rather, solid decision on Cipriano as to, one, his performance, and two, really, are we going to see him on pass-out day?
He has problems remembering what he's told. He clearly needs more training, but my aim is to have him here at the end of the week.
Come in line with the dais.
Captain Dodds has decided that if Private Cipriano can march well and correctly answer a few simple questions on the platoon's history, then he will join the other lads on the parade on Sunday.
The word of command you receive will be, Private Cipriano. You come to attention, you scream out, sir. You turn to your right, you step off. As you step off, you wheel, line with the dais, halt, salute. You'll then receive 2 questions. After that, salute. You about turn and you fall back in. Any questions?
No, thank you.
Go and have a quick cigarette before you go on.
You'll be alright, kid, man. Just don't stress too much.
You know when it was formed and that, won't you?
So long as you get your step in it.
5. How many regimental colours? 18 regimental colours.
I think Private Cipriano has passed.
Corporal Niokis eavesdrops to give Cipriano some vital clues.
He will ask you questions. The clue will be in the question. Remember, Salisbury, Montgomery. Say it.
Salisbury.
And you shout it out. Your name is Capriano.
You're a star, man.
All right?
Yes.
Salisbury, Montgomery.
You're the man, top man. That's cool. Sorry, bro.
If I don't do this, I won't be passing out on Sunday.
No pressure at all, Kip.
He'd be marching around the outside on Sunday.
Make sure you relax, mate.
Kip, you'll be alright, man.
Questions like
See everything you've learnt over the last few days.
Never get his TV job unless he passes off the square.
Stand at ease, stand easy, and absolute silence. Ready? Relax. The Salisbury
Regiment
was formed where?
Salisbury.
Bloody Salisbury.
No, Salisbury.
It was Salisbury, the place, the city.
Salisbury.
John Constable painted a bloody cathedral there, lad. I honestly believe that Cipriano was born on the moon, but he's a good lad at heart. And he's doing what he's doing, so we'll see him on Sunday. Fingers crossed. Private Cipriano!
Cipriano, what is the name of your platoon?
Montgomery.
Now, listen carefully and think before you answer. Where was the Salisbury Regiment formed?
It was formed in Salisbury, in the city of Salisbury, in the church. It was formed in the city, in the church, where the church of Salisbury was. Sir!
Good, Cipriano. Carry on, please, Private Cipriano. Well done.
Cipriano has passed!
Yes! Go on, Kip! Go on, son!
Glad I passed it now. It's just got that out of the way. That was just a strain on my shoulders. I'm glad I've done it now.
Despite being away from home for nearly a month, Private Butler has only just received his first letter.
I'm quite looking forward to some help cleaning the house when you get back, as it sounds though you're quite proficient at it now. It has now been very quiet here without you, and we have missed you terribly, but there is one consolation. Dad can watch the TV whenever he wants without getting a punch in the face.
Private Butler and his father have a stormy relationship.
Well, I'm not really an arsehole, but then again, I'm not a saint either. So, you know, you can make up your own minds.
David can't take any discipline whatsoever. And he's got the concentration span of a goldfish.
I have got a bit of a quick-fire temper, which I'm not particularly proud of. But when I'm playing things like sport and, you know, things which involve a bit of pressure, I do get competitive, and I do let my temper overrule me every now and again.
David's a good lad at heart, but I must admit that he's got an attitude problem.
What is your side of the story then?
He's been known to smash the doors off their hinges, argue with his mother, rude to me, rude to his sister. Just very, very, very angry young man.
Private Butler is more determined than ever to patch things up with his father.
I've done some nasty stuff to him before, and I've even almost put him in hospital and things like that. And I keep asking him, you know, I keep saying I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And he's never really forgiven me. So he said to me, if you do this and come out with it, you know, a changed man, and, you know, if you actually proceed and things like that, I'll call it quits with you if you call it quits with me. So all I've got to do is wait till Sunday. I'll see him on that pass-out parade, go up, shake his hand, and everything will be back to square one. So, you know, that's why I'm here, and that's what I'm hoping to do.
It's the lads' very last night in the naffy.
I do believe your pass-off was a bit edgy.
I think it was a bit... I was so nervous.
The city of Salisbury in the church that they painted near the cathedral. And I'm going... shorten it to Salisbury, and you're extending it to where the man painted the cathedral.
Where did that come from?
Sergeant Ray.
Hands up. Hands up.
Does everyone know when they're supposed to come in, yeah?
Convicted thief Robert Pembroke has prepared a surprise for the corporals.
Waking up 6 o'clock in the morning, still yawning, trying to tuck my willy and balls in. All I can hear is Corporal Narkis calling.
Fall in, take your hands out your pockets, stop walking.
I hate this, stuck in the 1950s, looking for a place to run when Murray's eyes get shifting. I'm listening.
Gentlemen, it starts right now. I don't give a about these. You better clean your boots.
And Corporal Goodwin is always giving it. What don't we do on PT?
What's talking your style?
What do we want to be?
Fit to fight!
That, just give me your light. Give me another 2 tangled foots and you can kiss my ass goodnight. And who's this?
You're all going to die.
And there's no doubt when we're out and about, Corporal Niokis is the man about town.
10 on 1 section. Who
cracks the funnies?
10 on 1 section.
Who cracks the funnies?
That's you crack the funnies, Corporal.
The lads have an early start. Corporal Murray and Corporal Niokis lead by example.
Gentlemen, big day tomorrow. 1 section, what time do you want to get up, boys? 9. See what I can do.
The bad lads have other ideas. They decide to snort beer.
I feel pissed at him. I haven't had a drink for 2.5 years.
You were drinking coffee? What are you on about?
Changes. I only had about half a bottle, and it's made me tipsy.
Spotting Captain Dodds on the prowl, the lads head back to their billets.
Jabba, 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 jabba.
Will you stop it? Pulling my pants down.
The final inspection is tomorrow. Instead of messing around, the lads should be cleaning up their billets.
Oh, Weaver, man, what's the matter with you? What, can't you just be a bit tidier?
Weaver!
It's all right, chill, relax.
Now you know what I was singing? Mr. Sandman, won't you bring me a dream? Bring me a dream that I've never seen. Mr. Sandman, won't you bring me a dream?
What's going on?
Midnight, and the lads are still running wild. Surprisingly, the only sober lad in the billet is camp malingerer John Ciprianu.
I don't know what's got into me, just finding everything easier now.
Shut up!
Has Ciprianu finally grown up?
He's like, I'm never going to grow up, man.
Sergeant Ray carries out the final inspection.
Is that good enough for parade tomorrow? Well, why the hell is it bloody presented to me now?
And what has Private Zidakis done to deserve this?
Where's the bake? Where is it?
It's the day before the pass-out parade and Sergeant Ray's final platoon inspection.
What I don't want to see happen now is to people sort of sit back, lay on their beds and think they've done it all and all we've got to do now is get down here and do a bit of marching. There are still individuals now who I'm going to put a little bit of verbal pressure on in as much to think, well, if you think that you're just going to get away with this and come out on the pass-out parade day tomorrow, you know, without putting any more effort into it, then think again. Is that good enough for parade tomorrow? Well, why the hell is it bloody presented to me now? When did you last press these?
2 days ago, sir.
What do you mean 2 days ago? Why weren't they pressed last night? Why? That is still there tomorrow morning when I come back to re-inspect this kit. You're not going on parade. Good enough for parade?
No, sir.
Not good enough for parade, you don't bloody go on parade. This is not good, gentlemen. This is not good at this stage of the game. And you're here, bloody bull in boots, aren't you? Bull in boots at a time where it's shagging fucking inspection. Seriously fucking pissed off, gentlemen. Seriously pissed off. Get by your beds! Get up! If this is anything like what I've just seen next door, you boys had better stand by. This is the last and final test, the last and final warning. We've got a parade tomorrow. Just think about it. Who's this?
Me, Private Weaver, Sergeant.
What's this then? What's that?
It's a bit of loose thread, Sergeant.
Is that good enough for
No,
parade?
Sergeant.
Get a match and burn the threads off. Look, it's not just one thread. The whole thing is bloody threadbare, Weaver. And what the hell are they?
I had to restart.
What do you mean you had to restart them? What do you mean you had to restart them? There's actually nothing on them. Look, absolutely nothing on them. You think that's good enough for parade tomorrow, do you?
Sergeant.
Let me just say, at the moment, you're already bloody borderline. Either take you one way up or one way down. And at the moment, it's bloody down. Should have been done last night. But I know damn well what you were doing last night. Don't try and pull one over. I'm too bloody intelligent, Weaver. You might not think so, but I am. Would you be impressed with what you are seeing if you were me?
No, sir.
A day before the parade?
No, sir.
If somebody disagrees, then speak up. You will work all hours God sends tonight in preparation for tomorrow, and tomorrow is the final day of reckoning. We've got to get this right. Get yourself outside.
Last night, the lads' drunken revelry caused other misdemeanours. The captain's bike has gone missing.
I think my money's on Zidakis. I heard him speaking to one of the security last night, asking if he would get into trouble if he nicked the platoon commander's bike. Not really clever to go and ask somebody if you're going to get into trouble and then go and nick it anyway.
I think Zidakis, I think he's a rebel without a cause. He started off, no one even knew who he was, you know what I mean? He didn't say anything for about 2 weeks. And that is, all of a sudden, he's just gone crazy.
Private Zidakis is the chief suspect for the captain's missing bike.
Zidakis! Sit down, please, Zidakis. Right, tell me about the bicycle, Zidakis.
It's got 2 wheels, a chain.
Zidakis, don't be clever with me. I think this is your whole problem. That rather than putting in effort, you put in more time being clever and chirpy and cheeky. You are to go to the Provo staff outside and kindly request them to take you down to the guardroom. Now, Zidakis, get out, please.
Private Zidakis has always struggled with authority.
I think my attitude makes me better than everyone else. I think I've got a determination, and I always think that I'm going to do it, and I do.
He's very competitive.
I lose my temper very easily, and I sulk for a bit.
I see him being arrogant, mainly with people who are of higher authority.
Sometimes I use my rifle when people annoy me. Not to injure them, but to cause a bit of damage. And my next door neighbour really pissed me off.
And he shot some tiles off his next door neighbour's roof.
I shot his car tyres as well, so he couldn't move the car. And he couldn't go work for 2 days.
Oh, no, he's not told me that.
And that's the problem he's got, is I'll do what I want to do. I don't care whether you agree with it.
Zidakis is refusing to admit to stealing the bike.
Get fucking working. Hold it. Hold. You fucking hold. And you keep fucking holding. Think you can just sail through things now, Zidakis?
No, Corporal!
Huh? You think you're fucking going to survive? Get out! Get out! Get your ass in gear!
Where's the bike?
Get up!
Despite the pain, Zidakis is still not owning up.
You ain't fucking smiling now, are you, sunshine?
No, Corporal!
Don't you ever think you can take the piss out of me or be better than me, do you understand?
Yes, Corporal!
Now get back down in that fucking position.
Where's the bike? Where is it?
Get above his fucking head. Get up, Zidakis, hurry up, get that mat up. So you think you're fucking better than everyone else, don't you?
No, Corporal!
Look at me. Fucking look at me. You think you're fucking better. Look at me in the fucking eyes. You think you're better, don't you?
No, Corporal!
Well, you're not fucking better, do you understand?
Yes, Corporal!
Now fucking get down there. Get fucking down.
The other lads are getting their final touches for pass-out parade.
It's going to be weird waking up in the mornings with just yourself, really. No crap, with the boys, and in a way you're going to miss the Ramali, the horn going off and all that.
I just can't wait to see my family and Lisa. I just really want to see Lisa at the minute. And it's what I am nervous about is actually when we march onto the square, just seeing them there. I've picked a point in a tree far away, and I'm going to try my best to look at it. But whether my eyes wonder's a different thing. If I catch hold of it, I don't know whether I'll be able to hold it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. It's going to be tough tomorrow.
Last one for the wall.
Lovely.
What do I think of Matthew? I think he's a little shit.
I'm not bad, I'm just too cheeky, I think. My parents think I'm cheeky, my girlfriend thinks I'm cheeky.
Naughty and childlike.
His best characteristic is getting other people to do various things for him. His clothes will be in a pile on the floor, and then he's in there shouting for somebody to bring him a drink. And if his grandma's here, that's it.
Oh, well, I mean, he's wonderful. And she has to do all of his ironing. And when I say all of it, there is probably 30 to 40 T-shirts a week.
Hello, Arlene, bought you some flowers and some washing.
Oh, I love him to bits. I'll do 6 hours ironing just for one hug.
All the ironing that his gran does for him is up there, and that is just 1 week's worth that took her about 9 hours.
I honestly don't know how he does it.
and I just hope he'll be able to cope without us.
4 weeks' training has taught Private Gilts to live without his grannies, but living without his girlfriend Lisa has been harder. Now he's thinking of settling down.
She's a great girl, and it's definitely made me realise what's happening in life, if you get what I mean. So I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to spoil anything, but we'll see what happens on Sunday. So.
Where's the bake?
Zidakis has been beasted for 2 hours and still hasn't cracked.
Where's the bake? Where is it?
No, Corporal! Why do you think I should let you pass out? Give me one good reason. Come on, Zidakis, give me a good reason.
'Cause, I love you, Corporal.
That's not a reason. Get him outside.
Even Corporal Murray is impressed by Zidakis' resilience and lets him out of jail to rejoin his fellow privates.
You're going to want to pass out. Well, they won't let you pass out, you don't get the bike back.
You never said that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's the case.
He didn't say it. He didn't say that, so I'm not going to give him back until he asks for it now. I was going to give it back tonight. For being a cock and punt doing all that, then he's not going to get back until he asks. Politely with a please, maybe.
Guys, take some. Yeah, there you go.
Time! Standard! Eyes!
It's the evening before pass-out, and Captain Dodds wants a final word with the lads.
Corporal Murray, raise the flag!
Think of what you've learned in the last month. You've learned drill. You've learned how to polish your boots. Well done. But is that important? Not really. You've learnt fieldcraft and how to shoot a rifle. All good military skills. But once you leave here, is that important? Not really. You've learnt courage and how to do things when you really didn't want to do them. That's important. You've learnt self-restraint and control. That's important. So next week, you're going to be back in the environment you came from. You're going to be back in the same old place with the same old people and the same old daily problems and the same old daily temptations. You can choose how you live your lives from now on. Do the things you've always dreamt of doing but never dared to. When you fail, as you sometimes will, remember Cray's words. What do you say?
Life is like a bed box.
Life is like a bed box. Just when you think you've got everything perfect, it all gets trashed. So here's the bad news. Here's the bad news. We're all still going to die. Thank you, gentlemen. You have given me more in this month than you probably know.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Well done, gentlemen. Sergeant Ray, carry on, please.
Rain on parade, but it doesn't dampen their spirits.
I would have put £1,000 on it, you wouldn't have stuck it.
You look so different, Peter. You look so grown up.
It's the morning of the passing out parade, and the corporals have arranged a special wake-up for the bad lads.
Get fucking lay down. Get lay down, I don't care who it is. I don't care if the Queen comes in this morning. There you go, Craig.
They enjoy the military tradition of gunfire, a mug of hot tea laced with strong rum.
Thanks, Larry.
Warm me up. Use your mug there, Andrew. Sounds like you taking it. I've got a few months to smash in, yeah?
Sit up, lad. There you go. Good prayer this morning, right?
Thanks, I couldn't really sleep at first last night. I was lying here, I was a bit choked up and nervous, like, and then even just when one of the boys from 2 sections says, like, night 1 section for the last time, you know, I just realised, like, probably won't see some of the boys again. Like, I didn't expect to feel quite so emotional about, like, going and leaving. In a funny way, I don't really want to go home now. It's done some strange things to us, I think, this place.
All of it.
Go and shut that.
All of it. Lovely food.
Can't wait. It's just kicking in now that we're going home today. It's just mad. This comes so quick. It's unbelievable. I can't wait, and I'm really excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be the proudest day of my life. I can't wait for it. It's going to be brilliant.
I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm everything. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I'm just trying to keep myself busy, so I don't think about it really.
And I'm fucking proud of myself. You know what I mean? And this is probably the biggest achievement of my life yet. So I've got everything to be happy about. Hopefully my mum will go, "That's my Robbie," like she used to, and she'll feel proud of me again, and that's what I was hoping for, mainly.
The Bad Lads' friends and families have travelled from all over the country for this occasion. Jilks' girlfriend, Lisa, Kiprianu's daughter, and Butler's dad are all there in the crowd.
How are we doing, fellas?
Very well, thank you, sir.
OK, just stand up so I have a quick look here. We'll start at this end. Let's have a look. This biscuit. Bloody hell, how did you do that?
The magic one.
All belts tight. All belts tight. Shiny boots. Look at you, look, eh?
Looking the best I've ever looked since I've been here.
You're telling me, Carl. You're telling me. Have a good one, lads, yeah? OK, have a good one. Yeah? I'll see you on the form-up point at around about 10 to 1. No later. Nobody missing, OK? Just make it work.
Let's pray tomorrow morning, 7:30. Got it?
The parting up parade was a very dramatic event, and I was very proud to be in it. And we all felt like rather like actors on a sort of a top musical show. You know, you really have brought up a really good first night.
After 3 weeks, you know, you're marching beautifully, and then 6 weeks you're like a machine. You're all doing it in perfect time. It looks good and it feels good.
I remember my dad apparently was very proud of me. My mother was, my boy, beautiful. You know, not that. But, bless her.
It was only 6 weeks out of my life, but it felt a really important, significant time in my life. And I was so proud when I passed out, all 30 of us. And we were all, we were 2 feet higher than we were when we joined.
And when I got this uniform on, so unlike my character, I was actually proud to wear this uniform. I was deeply grateful. I was going to give back what I'd been given by Britain. I still feel like that now.
Today's passing out parade means more to some than others.
When I came out of jail, I felt sort of like that. I haven't got any skills or anything. I haven't learnt anything. I've just been thrown in with a bunch of people who are like me. So the only thing I'd done is socialise with people. I didn't make any bonds with anyone. But I've come here and I've got something so positive out of it all, and I've made proper bonds and proper friends, and you know, changed the way I think. And I think it's what you leave with that's the biggest difference. I mean, when I get home, I'm going to have all these skills to use later in life. I'm going to be fitter, stronger than I ever was before, and I'm going to have best friends probably for the rest of my life.
I reckon I'm bricking it more than anyone in that section.
I just like I don't need to go toilet again.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
3 times.
Man.
3 times.
The big moment has arrived. 28 days of intense military training will be put to the test.
Platoon! Halt! The platoon will advance! Death! Turn! Present! Arms! Standard is.
Guest of honour is Lord Brocket, ex-cavalry officer and convict.
Ladies and gentlemen, and men of Montgomery platoon, you are a credit to your officers and your NCOs, your friends and your families. You have every reason to be proud. Often you felt like giving up, but you saw it through. Others didn't. They didn't show your grit and your determination. Well done.
2 special prizes are awarded to the star recruits.
Most improved recruit, Montgomery platoon. Right, Pembroke!
Robert Pembroke shoplifted, stole cars and served 5 months in prison for breaking and entering.
Well done, Pembroke. It was a brilliant show. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir.
So, good luck on you.
Best recruit, Montgomery platoon. Right, Burks!
Bad boy Marcus Burks, guilty of assault, crashing cars and criminal damage.
Well done, Burks.
Thanks, sir.
Did a very good job. There's the cup. I'll have to get it inscribed. Yeah. You're an asset to the whole platoon.
About turn! By the left, quick march!
Before they pass out for good, they must say an emotional goodbye to their corporals.
I couldn't ask for a better Father's Day present, all right? You can all get in touch with me whenever you want.
24 hours a day, Corporal.
Corporal Murray takes a less sentimental approach.
Can I have all the plugs?
I've not been slapped at that.
Platoon! Halt! Left! Turn! Montgomery platoon will now receive their last and final military word of command. Officer on parade! Dismiss!
Overwhelmed by emotion and with his great granny's ring at the ready, Matthew Gilkes plucks up the courage to ask Lisa to marry him.
I just thought the time was right, to be honest, and I'm glad she said yes.
Peter Cray is happily reunited with his daughter, who he hasn't seen for 6 months.
You look so different. You look so different, Peter. You look so grown up.
Every day I've moaned and said, oh, I didn't like this, or I haven't liked that. But now it's over, I've loved every minute of it. It's been brilliant.
Private Butler, who fought with his dad, has kept his promise to complete national service.
I think he's done very well, don't you? I'm so proud of him.
Didn't think I'd stick it, did you?
No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. I would have put £1,000 on it, you wouldn't have stuck it.
I think he's done great, absolutely great. Really proud of him.
I think they should have a bad mum's on, you mean?
John Cipriani has surprised everyone by completing the gruelling 4 weeks.
He's a bit of a quitter, so I thought he was going to walk out after a week, but just proves that he can do it.
Really proud of them. The lads have been absolutely spot on. Got rid of the rubbish. We ended up with good lads like that.
Sergeant Ray's army recruiting table is proving popular. 5 of the lads say they want to join the real army.
When I get out of here, my life's going to be the same as when I left it, and it's going to be up to me to change it. And it's not saying that I can't do that, but the sooner I get from here to the army, the less chance I've got to get used to Civvy Street.
I'm for everybody perhaps doing a little time in the army, if it's a year, 6 months or whatever, because I believe there's an awful lot that can be learned. There's an awful lot of character that can be built within an individual that he can take away and perhaps apply it to his civilian life afterwards. There's more benefit than there is not.
Sorry,
that's it, another boy.
Because somebody next to
mentioned Thank you very much. Appreciate all your help. Really mean it. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
appreciate the effort.
Never forget you. Thanks.
It's 9 weeks since the 24 lads of Montgomery platoon passed out, and they have all made a fresh start in life. Not one of them has been charged with a criminal offence. Zidakis has one last trick up his sleeve. Captain Dodd's bicycle magically reappears.
Carol, please. Well done. Does it still work?
It does.
It's here. Bike's back. They all passed out. Perfect.
Look after her, eh?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Next question. Do you want to join the army?
No, he doesn't.
It's a race